Hello, how are you on today? I hope that you are feeling blessed on today. My subject is when the opposite direction won't work. Thank you for joining me and hearing this message. When the opposite direction won't work, I'm talking about Jonah. Jonah boarded a ship to Tarshish because he didn't want to do what God told him to do. God told Jonah to go to Nineveh to witness to the people because of their wickedness. But Jonah decided that he was going to go in the opposite direction. He wanted to follow his own path because he didn't love the people. But God loved the people and he wanted those people to be saved. So Jonah, he decided to purchase him a ticket and board a ship to Tarshish, going in the opposite direction, running away from God. Well, how many of you know we can't run away from God? He's everywhere all the time at the same time, so he knows everything. But Jonah didn't think so. God caused the wind and the storms to wave, to rock the ship and rock the boat. And the men in the ship, they thought they was going to die. So they cast lots to find out who's causing this problem. And a lot fell on Jonah. And Jonah said that he was running away from God and he disobeyed God's command. And he told the men, he said, just throw me overboard. Because Jonah wanted to just end it. Just throw me overboard. But let me tell you something. When God has his hand on you, can't no man do nothing to you. So they went ahead and threw him overboard. When they threw Jonah overboard, God had already prepared a big fish, which is a whale. That whale swallowed Jonah up. It swallowed him up. Now, when we go in the opposite direction, we end up on the wrong street, down the wrong alley, and sometimes in the wrong place, going in the opposite direction. We also face setbacks mentally, emotionally, and financially. We face collisions when we want to go in the wrong direction, in the opposite direction. When it won't work, we face collisions. Just like Jonah. Jonah was thrown into the sea. He was thrown into the sea and the whale swallowed him up. In our head-on collision, God tell us, don't marry her or don't marry him, but we go in the opposite direction and do it anyway, and then we're thrown into a broken marriage. He would tell some people, don't go to that party, but they go the opposite direction and go their own way, end up getting drunk or getting drugged and don't remember what happened to them. He said, don't go with your friends over there, but they go in the opposite direction, get in trouble, they end up in jail, and then other things happen after that. When the opposite direction won't work, let me tell you, try God. Try listening to him. We suffer severe injuries when we go in the opposite direction. Jonah suffered when he was in the belly of the whale. He was there for 3 days and 3 nights. And he said that he was in the belly of hell. Now I can imagine. Now, in the whale's belly, I'm sure there was slime, seaweeds, and all kind of unknown particles in that whale's belly. I want you to know that when you run with the wrong crowd and trying to keep up with the Jones, you suffer financially, you suffer setback, and it takes you years to recover. That's when you suffer injuries. You suffer injuries like that when the opposite direction won't work. When the opposite direction won't work, we feel emotionally trapped and stuck. Just like Jonah, he was trapped, he was stuck in that whale's belly. We ask ourselves just like Jonah, why? Why me? Why you? Because you chose to go in the opposite direction, not listening to what God say. I want to let you know that God is a merciful God and he will help us. Just like he helped Jonah, he gave Jonah a second chance and he will give you a second chance. He's a God of a second chance. All you have to do is strive to do better and make better decisions. And when you find out when the opposite won't work, try God. He will work for you every time. Do you love the Lord? He loves you. Be blessed, go in peace, and have a very blessed day.